Hello, it's Ricardo and welcome to Elite Dangerous. Celebrations for the anniversary of the 40 years of Elite Dangerous are still ongoing. What with the attack on Jameson Memorial in the Shinrata system, everyone's in there shooting the guide. But are you shooting the guide in style? Have you gone and sprung yourself for a Ruby 40th anniversary Elite Dangerous paint job? Or have you just made do, shall we say, with whatever comes with your ship and you don't buy that sort of stuff? Well, at the 40th anniversary, you do get something for free. You get a Ruby anniversary decal. And there are a couple of different flavours and shades of that, so you can get it matched up on your ship. There's also this Ruby Dodec Station bobblehead that depicts the original sort of like station that we got in the original game. It is quite nice, actually. I do like it. Is it worth the money? That's what we're going to discuss. We're going to look at the 3 ships that I have purchased a Ruby ship kit for, and then discuss if I'm mental or not, or if I've actually had the right ones. Either way, they're 10,000 arcs each. Will you be flash with the cash, or will you sit and save up for the Mandalay when it comes next month? Let's have a look at those Ruby ship kits. Hello everyone and welcome back. Yes, it's the 40th anniversary of Elite Dangerous and it's 40 years, and that's marked by Ruby, in case you didn't know. I think 1 year is paper or something like that. Anyway, 40 years. And with that, they've given all their current ships a bit of a makeover with a nice Ruby paint job. Now, whether or not you go for that sort of thing, you can't deny the fact that Frontier is actually beefing up its efforts on its store, its paid DLC. Yes, you've also got the ships you can buy and the jumpstart ships, but now, you know, with this paint job as well to mark the Ruby anniversary, it kind of is something. No Ruby ship kit for fleet carriers though. That would have been something. Anyway, either way, all the current ships you can get that ship kit for. Some I think are probably better than others. I've bought 3 of them. Let's take a look. This, everybody, is the Cobra Mk. You could say in the Ruby, it's a limited edition gem. So the Cobra Mk is a bit of a unique ship in Elite Dangerous that people who have it, you don't see many of them, to be honest with you. The Cobra Mk was introduced as a reward for players who purchased the Elite Dangerous Horizons expansion during its early stages. As a result, it is a limited edition ship that can no longer be acquired through regular gameplay. So, scarcity is key. You can see it here in the Ruby. If we go back into carrier services, it's a bit of a tough sell, this ship, I've got to say, simply because its default colours are quite Ruby-like anyway. So here we are in the outfitting. Let's get ourselves into the livery section. Cobra Mk. Alright, the Ruby anniversary. But if we say nothing, it's kind of got a red paint job to it anyway. And I kind of wanted something a little bit special. I want to start using this ship a bit more in game. People say, ooh look, there goes Ricardo, his Cobra Mk. Ooh look, he's got the Ruby edition. So what happened is, I sprung 10,000 arcs on this for a paint job, which to be fair, I don't think looks too different from the one that comes with it. As default, there's some very sort of like dim reflections on the standard job for the Cobra Mk. It's not too bad. Was it really worth 10,000 arcs to have that couple of shades deeper for the Cobra Mk? Probably not. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I think I might have bought a humdinger here. We're going to go and pop back in and put the Ruby back on. So that's the standard default there. Into the Cobra Mk. And then we'll pop in the 10,000 arcs or £6.50, something like that. Ruby edition. See, nothing. It is a bit of a deeper, richer red. You know what? It really is. But like, it's a red see, it's a red version of chromed. This is what it is. Let's get ourselves back up onto the deck and have a look in the sunlight, so to speak. So here it is. Yes, it's a richer, deeper red colour. You could say it's even a ruby colour. Exactly what you could be saying. You know what? I don't feel mugged off by buying it. Well, I do a little bit, to be perfectly honest. It does look good. A lot of people have been saying, again, on this particular model, for those commanders that do have it and were early adopters, that, hey, I thought it'd be a bit more sort of like gleamy, a little bit more reflectiveness. When you think about it, well, rubies kind of aren't, are they? You know? But either way, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad at all. So, there you go. That's the Cobra Mark IV in the 40th anniversary of Elite Ruby paint job. Let's move on. Yes, folks, can you guess what this ship is? You've guessed it. It's the Python Mark II, and I sprung for a ruby paint job in this. In some cases, it almost looks purple, especially around the fangs. I do like this ship kit. A lot of people don't really like these wings and fins at the back. I do. I think they're great. Looks very sort of like 1930s, 1920s. I think it looks really nice. As for the paint job, very little on the reflection side of things as well. Very sort of like matte, I would say, with this. I'm not sure that's exactly what people were going for. I think the colour differences do seem to be around the added bolt-ons on the ship. I don't know what you think. I mean, as we know, you know, the Python Mark II is a formidable ship, and it does look something in this colour. I don't know. What do you think? I prefer this ship with the ruby as opposed to the Cobra Mark IV. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Anyway, it's not a bad thing to look at, to be perfectly honest. Not a bad thing at all. But I did buy one more ruby ship kit, everybody. And it's for a large ship. Can you guess what it's going to be for, given my penchant for large ships? That's right, folks. I bought it for the old Anaconda. I do like an Anaconda, me. Got my Defender Conda, the Author Conda, the Jumper Conda, the Help Me Conda. Help me Conda. I've got an Anaconda for virtually everything that I want to do. I think it's a really good, versatile ship. Not an awful lot of people agree with me on that, but we're not here to talk about the ships. We're here to talk about the Ruby paint job, the 40th anniversary Ruby paint job. And this one, because it's so large and it's got lots of flat surfaces, I think does reflect the light a little bit better. You know, this is the same carrier, same position. I think you can see the luster of the paint job comes out an awful lot more on this. Now, whether or not, hey, are FDEV going to see this? Are they watch my videos? I don't know. Perhaps they should. Perhaps they should look at this and go, some of those other ship kits are looking a bit dull. Bump up the reflection on it. This one is not so bad. I don't feel completely mugged off with this one. I mean, you know, the Python Mark II looked good. This one, I think, is by far the best because, let's face it, it's the biggest. And again, you've got on all the ship kit, you've got that sort of like crimson-y, purpley aspect of the Ruby ship kit as well. So there you have it. I spent 30,000 arcs on 3 ships on this particular ship kit. Am I mental? Am I? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to buy any more. Put it that way. I mean, let's face it. That Ruby Dodeck Station bobblehead, it's okay. Is it worth the money? No. I think they really should have given everybody the Cobra as a ship kit, as part of a celebration. And they may do yet, I don't know. But to be fair, that Cobra Mark IV was a bit of a mug-off, in hindsight. Some of the other ships, that's probably a good one there for the drop ship, you know, but the Cobra Mark IV, probably not. You know, not too different obviously from the Cobra Mark III, and how many people fly around in those? I mean, I might have been better off using my Asp Explorer, for example. And of course, you know, will they release this? So like after the fact for the Mandalay? That's something else we've got to think about. Or does FDEV want to think about? Probably not. But anyway, even though that was 40 years of Elite, it's 10 years of Elite Dangerous coming up very shortly as well. And I wonder what they're going to be having for that. Anyway, I've been Ricardo. Thanks very much for watching. This has been a quick review of the ships, the Anaconda, the Python Mark II, and the Cobra Mark IV with the Ruby ship kit. Do you think I'm mental for spending the money and indeed spending the arcs? Have you bought any Ruby ship kits for your ships? And if so, what ships? I'd like to know and what you think about them. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you soon.